Yes, hello everybody, this is Ray from Race United and I'm back again. Guys, Rayoneers, if you watch my channel, you know you're a Rayoneer, right? You're a regular Rayoneer. Now, today, listen, I didn't think of recording this video, but, I've been dwelling upon it for a while now. I've been contemplating as and when to release it, but I thought, you know what, let me just record it and release it. So, as at the time I'm recording this, I didn't really think I was going to do that, but I thought you guys deserve that. So, even though I might not be going live for a while, I will still be trying to release some videos for you until the time comes when I'll be able to go live. So guys, just enjoy every video I release because you will never know. The live shows may not be anytime soon. So I would entreat you, enjoy the videos that I release from now on. If you never did enjoy my videos before, try and enjoy from now on because they will come very rare lately until I'm able to sort out a few things. And then once I'm up and running, guys, you will get the first-hand front seat or front row to enjoy each and every video I release. Anyway, without further ado, you know what to do. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the subscriber button. And of course, if you want to become a member, become a member. If you don't want, it's all good. But one thing I need you to know is Race United, or if you call yourself Rayoneers as well, that means you're part of the Race United family. Hey, enjoy whatever I do here, and this channel will keep growing and growing and growing. And as that when I'm doing this video, of course, I'm about to approach 12K. So if I have approached 12K, guys, smash that like button as well. If I haven't approached 12K, keep that subscribing to ensure that we get there and beyond. Of course, the goal is to get to 100,000 one day and get to 1 million one day, but baby steps. All right, anyway, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. This is Ray from Race United. Guys, smash that like button. Now, Mainnet, a lot of people know about Mainnet. I've released some video about Mainnet. I've told you about the date and everything. KYC as well, mass KYC as it were. I've released the video. If you haven't yet watched it, go watch it. If you don't know the link throughout this particular premiere, as it were, I'll put the link somewhere, or it's a card. You see it on the top right part of your screen. Click on it after the video, or you can click on it just to ensure that it stays there, and watch it afterwards. You will see exactly what I've been talking about. But this particular video, I'm going to actually delve a little bit deeper into something that I believe people have confused themselves about, and I'll try and clarify things and put their minds at ease. So clearly it's about what are we going to talk about here? What are we going to talk about? It's definitely about migration, guys. Migration. Mainnet migration. Now, mainnet migration is something that a lot of people, obviously, when we got onto mainnet migration, and everybody, after they've been KYC'd, got their Pi migrated to their Pi wallet, it had to be a form of migration, right? So some people regretted the lockup rate they had, whether it's low or high. So they're thinking, when is the next migration going to be? So they will be able to adjust their lockup rate, so they would have the Pi they want to have in their wallet, and then the ones they don't want to have at that particular moment locked up somewhere. So, the confusion is that when is this mainnet, the next migration going to take place? And of course, as you're watching, I'm going to explain when that's going to take place. And obviously, once you get to know that, put your mind at ease, of course, and just keep mining, keep inviting people, keep engaging yourself in the Pi apps. And right now, I think some of the Pi utility platforms are off and running. You can go there, take a look. It's up to you. Whatever decision you make, I can't advise you of what to do. Do you know what I mean? It's all up to you, but make sure you don't get scammed. All right, make sure you don't get scammed. So yes, in the next segment, I'm gonna elaborate more on it, and then after that, I'll give you the date or various dates as to when mainnet migration will take place. The next mainnet migration, of course, the next migration. All right. So I'll be right back for that. All right, I'm back. This is Ray from Rays United. Guys, anyway, we're about to approach, I think we've approached 12K by now. I don't know. As and when you're watching, please check and see if we've approached our 12K subscribers. Anyway, so Mainnet Migration. Now, let me explain this to all of you. So, if you don't understand what it means and you're new to Pi Network, what it means is you've been KYC'd and you've been approved and you're now about to move, or your Pi is going to be moved or migrated to your Pi wallet. Now, for that to happen, clearly you need to go through a certain rigorous vetting process, and once that happens, you will have your Pi migrated. However, the migration process has to be done by yourself once you've been approved to do that. The process is, I've got shorts video, which I might put it here. If I don't, go check it out in my shorts section and watch it, and you will see exactly how to migrate your Pi if you feel like you're due for a migration. So a lot of people have been asking, Ray, when is the next migration? When is it going to happen? I don't understand. I'm wishing that I can remigrate or adjust my Pi, which are in lockup, and then of course maybe reduce or increase the ones that are in my Pi wallet. So I said, you know what? I'll do my own research. I've done my research now, and I'm back with a solution or an answer to that. So what you need to do right now is, if you are planning to increase or decrease the Pi that you've locked up, what you need to do is to obviously go to the lockup configuration in your mainnet checklist. Now, once you go there, go through the process of increasing or reducing it on that slide. Once you do that and you're satisfied with it, you click on whatever you want to click on to confirm it. Once it's confirmed, nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen until the next migration. So a lot of people will be asking, when is this next migration? When is the next migration? Now, this next migration thing I'm going to explain to you, because it's not as simple as you think it is. So I have to explain it clearly for everyone to understand. All right? It's not going to be, I think it should be understandable, to be honest. People should comprehend exactly what I'll be imparting to them. I'll be right back. Yes, I'm back, Rayoneers. I'm back. Ray's here from Rays United, guys. Smash that like button if you haven't yet smashed it. And if you want to know exactly when the mainnet migration is going to be for you, stay tuned till the end. Of course, I know some of you don't like me blabbing, but I love blabbing. That's the whole point of this video, so you'll understand. I can't just come here and say, oh yeah, it's going to be such and such and such, and then I'm gone. Then I'll put in a shorts video, which not many people like shorts video because it doesn't really explain things. It just tells you things. So shorts video is when I just tell you something. But when I do videos like these, I have to elaborate. Do you know what I mean? Talk about things that may not necessarily have anything to do with the whole subject, but it's all part of it. Do you understand? Anyway, so this is how it works. So let's use myself as an example. So let's say I've locked up 50%, let's say for a year. For argument's sake. That's not what I've done. But let's say I've locked up 50% for a year. And right now, as we're speaking, I'm like, oh God, man, I regret it. I should have locked up 90% for 3 years. Why have I done this? So what's going to happen is, somebody said, there's going to be a special next migration. Nope, there's not going to be a special next migration. Each and every individual have their own next migration. And that will be the date that you have been given, the date that you chose to end your period of lockup. You understand? So if you say you've locked up 100% for 3 years, then you'll have to wait. You can change it wherever you want to change it. 90% for 3 years, 90% for 1 year. It will still take effect from the day you did it. So once that happens, what's going to happen is you will wait for your next migration, your individual next migration, which will be in 3 years' time, a month before your 3 years. That's how it is. They gave us a shortened month period. So instead of 36 months, it's going to be 35 months. They're just giving us something just to, just like having your mobile phone and your network operator and telling you that you can upgrade 6 weeks before, a month before, something like that. Do you know what I mean? So that is what you do. I haven't finished yet. I'm still explaining. So let's say this person, actually, no, I was talking about myself. I'm so disorganized. I don't script my things. You know what I mean? So, enjoy what I'm doing. I don't script it. So let's say I locked up 50% for a year. And I'm saying, you know what, my 50% for a year is too short and 50% is not as much. So if I want to contribute to having less pie in circulation, then I'm thinking I want to lock up 90%. That's hypothetical. Remember, hypothetical, guys. That's not what I said, hypothetical. So I want to lock up 90% for 3 years, hypothetically. So I'm like, all right, I'll put it down as a lockup for 90% for 3 years. However, that's not going to take place until my next migration, which is a month before my 1 year of lockup is up. You understand? So a month before my 1 year of lockup is up, I'm going to be given the opportunity to be able to confirm my migration. And once I confirm it, it will now move from 50% for 1 year, because remember at that time I'll be able to have the opportunity to receive all my pie 100%, of course, but that's not what I want. So I want to extend it or to re-migrate. So what I'll do, I'll migrate only 10% into my wallet, and 90% will be in lockup for 3 years. That means I've gone through my next migration, and then my next migration will be in 3 years' time, and so on and so forth. So use yourself as the example here. So if you've locked up 100% for 3 years, your next migration will be a month before your 3 years is up. That's when it starts. So that's when you'll be given the opportunity to adjust your migration or your lockup rate. So you can either go, obviously if it's 100%, it means you can only go down. So if you go down for, maybe you say I'm locking up 90% for another three years, you get your 10%, which you can use. But at that time you feel like, okay, maybe let me lock up 50% for 3 years. So you do that, you lock up 50% for 3 years, and you're going to have 50% in your wallet to play around with, at that time. So again, that's how it works. Let's use another example. So let's say somebody's locked up 25% for 6 weeks, because we have that option, right? 25% for 6 weeks. So you lock up 25% for 6 weeks. You have 75% to play around with, 25% in lockup, right? So your next migration is going to be in 6 weeks' time. Do you understand? So in 6 weeks' time, you will be given the opportunity to be able to readjust your lockup rate. So you might say, all right, I want to lock up 50% for a year. So you go about it 50% for 1 year. You do that. Your next migration after that will be in a year's time, or in your case, because you locked up for a year, you would have a month a month before your 1 year is over to readjust your lockup rate. That is how this whole migration works. So there is no exact next migration for all of us. The next migration is your next migration, which is by the end of your lockup period. Do you understand? So if you've locked up 100%, I'm afraid you might have to be a merchant to be able to enjoy the next the next bit, which is the 200% bit. Therefore, if you're a merchant, the whatever you earn from selling won't go into lockup. It will be with you, because that's beyond or outside the realms of the lockup. Do you understand? Which is the 200% part, and that will be up to you to try to see if you want to lock up above 100%. Do you understand what I'm saying? But this is so important that you understand how this mainnet migration thing works. There's not going to be a specific date. Remember that. A lot of people think there's going to be another date for migration. No, it's only for the next. Any migration that occurs is for individuals. You understand? They're all in queue. Everybody's in line. They've been lined up, and when their time is up to migrate, they're given the option to migrate. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? It's a lot. It's a lot. And I might elaborate more on my live shows, of course, because the live shows are where I'm able to do it. But not now. The live shows are not coming now. So if you've got any questions, put it in the comment section, and I will be able to give you some response. Of course, be clear with your question. Otherwise, it's very difficult for me to give a response to something that I don't understand properly. So be very clear. You have the option to edit if you feel like what you've typed is not comprehensible. Try and edit it and then resend it, and I'll be able to try and see if I can give you a tangible response. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, it's been great. I love videos like these. I love it. Mainnet migration, remember, again, let me reiterate, Mainnet migration doesn't have any dates. It's individual. It's more to individuals. So when your next migration, I'm talking of people that have been migrated already, so your next migration will be towards or by the end of your lockup period. That's your next migration. Again, I repeat, your next migration is towards the end, at least a month before your lockup period ends. That's when your next migration will start. Do you understand me? So don't let anyone confuse you that there's going to be another period of migration, because remember, the migration now is for the new people that have passed their KYC and are moving to the next phase of the checklist. Do you understand? Which is obviously mainnet migration. So if you haven't passed your KYC yet, you wait till you pass your KYC, and then you also be put in a queue in waiting for your migration. And then, so be very careful, you the new ones, be very careful how long, how much you lock up. How long doesn't matter, but how much you lock up. So if you feel like you still need some pie, lock up less than 100%. I wouldn't give you the exact one, it's up to you. Lock up less than 100%. I would say maximum 90%, and then minimum maybe 50%. But lock it up longer. So 3 years, longer as opposed to 6 months. You get what I'm saying? That's an advice I'll give all of you. All right? Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's be one big happy family. I love you, and you know that this is the Rayoneer family. You know what I mean? So all of you are Rayoneers. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, the name is Ray. The channel is Rays United. And the word is peace. I love you all.